Well, good morning, everybody. It's day 3. Since I've been posting my 90 days, I promised myself I'd post 90 days to get you guys behind the curtain of what I'm doing. What I'm talking about today. Well, first and foremost, the 3 S's: shower up, suit up, and show up. And of course, the 4th S: suit up. Today, since I'm hitting the street just a little bit, the prospecting blitz is not beginning yet. I'm hitting it just a little bit because I got a few appointments I got to take care of. But I am going to do a bit of a small prospecting blitz on the phone a little later this afternoon. But with that being said, I want to get back to goals. Okay, and if you're a sales professional, obviously goals, targets, vision, the whole thing is very important to you. And the most important thing, right, through the lenses of the 4 C's, is clarity, certainty, confidence, and certitude. Clarity, yes, I see. Certainty, yes, it can be. Confidence, yes, I can do. And certitude, yes, I will do. But the most important factor within the scope of those 4 C's is the reasonability, believability test. Every morning I conduct a soul goal ritual, I call it. And within the scope of the soul goal ritual, I conduct a reasonability, believability test. Number 1, I restate all my goals, just like you've been taught, and like most people that are expert in goal setting and goal achieving do. But the second thing I do is I conduct what's called a reasonability, believability test. Remember, we talked about yesterday the why being so important, but not that why that makes you cry. Okay? That why that makes you do or die. That's the key. Not the why that makes you cry. The why that makes you do or die. So I conduct a short 3-question test. Question number 1, and this is relevant to my goals. You can adjust it for yours. Is it reasonable to you? Answer number 1. Yes, my goal is reasonable to me. Question number 2. Why is it reasonable to you? Answer number 1. Based upon the linear metrics, that's the math, it is doable. The math works. Answer number 2. I can complete 45 hardcore prospecting executions per day, walk through 45 doors for 15 days. And answer number 3, based upon my conversion ratios of 54% from cold prospect to legitimate lead, from at 63% from legitimate lead to hot lead, and at 72% from hot lead to client acquisition. In my experience, that's been my reality. So therefore, mathematically, it's absolutely doable. Okay? That's part of the equation. Now, mathematically doable is not a predictable projector of what you're actually going to achieve. But for you to be able to put yourself into motion consistently with the same manner of power day in and day out, and discipline, consistency day in and day out, it's got to be reasonable and logical to you from a mathematical viewpoint. Now, question number 3, why is it believable to you? And I gave 2 answers this morning. Answer number 1, based upon geography, intensity of focus, and the velocity of my performance within the scope of prospecting, I can complete 45 doors in 5 to 6 hours. And not only can I complete 45 doors, it's not just walking through the door, it's the execution when I walk through that door. The power, the focus, the intensity, the mojo that I have when I walk through that door. And then answer number 2, I've got enough leverage to stay the course. Okay? And when I'm talking about leverage, okay, I'm talking about emotional leverage, mental leverage, physical leverage. Like, for instance, I'm in my 60s. Time is a really, really effective leveraging instrument. Trust me. Those of you that are in your 20s and 30s, you got no clue what I'm talking about. You may think you do, but you don't. When you have less days in front than you do behind, you take your minutes much more seriously. But at any rate, that's it. That's my message for this morning. Be coming at you a little bit later, real soon.